Hi, welcome back to the strategy room. How's your day going? Or how did it go? As you notice, sun is setting. I had a pretty good day, But I got a note from a Val, and I promised her that I would address her concerns. She left a comment in the last video we did, question and answer Q&A about the staff that was tardy, and she brought up a good point, and I want to address it today. Okay, so are you ready? Let's go. All right. Tardiness is, to me, it's a disease. You know, when you get caught up in it, it's hard to get out of that cycle. I've been there. I've taken it for granted because I work so hard during the day. Sometimes I never used to get off until 10 o'clock in the evening, and I felt it was okay for me to come in late in the morning. But that kind of worked against me, because as I climbed up and I went at the supervisory level, it worked against me because when I came in late, my staff would look at me a little funny, you know. And how could I reprimand anyone about being late if I'm late myself? So what I'm going to do right now is give you a few tips that you can use to help you get back on track if you're off track, okay? Okay, Val's concern was, what if you are a good worker? You really try to get to work on time, but you always get there like 5 minutes late or just in time, and so you're all flustered, and so your day starts a little stressed, and so it ends a little stressed, right? So this is what I recommend, especially for ladies, because you know we like to take our time getting ready in the morning. Gents, this is for you too, because you know we like to not pay attention to time. Men, I know my husband's going to kill me for this, but he'll get over it. Okay, so the best thing to do is prepare the night before. But before I get into this, I want to say something. We make promises to everybody and we keep it, but we don't make promises to ourselves and keep it. So in order for this to work for you, you have to commit and make a decision that you're going to do exactly what I tell you to do. You can do it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. Okay? So the first thing, as I said before, prepare the night before. Ladies, take out at least 3 outfits. That's shoes, bag, whatever, jewelry, whatever the accessories you want to use. Put a whole ensemble together, at least 3. Because you know when we get up the next day, sometimes we don't want to wear what we chose. So give yourself at least 3 choices and make that decision when you pull out those 3 outfits that no matter what, you're going to choose one of the 3. So that is your first commitment, to choose one of the 3. Gents, you know, tie, shirt, same thing, 3 shirts, whatever. Whatever you decide to choose the night before, make a commitment that it's going to be one of the 3. Okay? Now, next morning, you have to set your alarm. And when your alarm goes off, I know you're going to snooze. But remember, you made a commitment to yourself, so you have to get up. You have to get up in order for this to work. You don't want to be like me, get into management, supervisory level, and then you're coming in late while your staff is coming in early, right? We don't want that. So make the commitment to yourself to get up when the alarm goes off. Now, what you're going to also do, I forget to mention, the night before, you're going to set a series of alarms. You're going to give yourself at least 40 minutes to get your clothes on, right? Then you give yourself at least 10, 15 minutes, ladies, to get your makeup on. Now, you've been doing this for a while, so you know exactly what to do, right? So get your makeup on in about 10 to 15 minutes. And of course, alarms are going off. So the first alarm, like I said, is going to be like for 40 minutes. So you're getting dressed for 40 minutes. That's a bit extensive. So it shouldn't have to be 40 minutes. For me, it is 40 minutes because I take a long time to get ready. But it could be like 30 minutes, depends. Okay? So your first alarm is 30 minutes. You get dressed within 30 minutes. When that alarm goes off, you stop. And then you go on to the next thing, which is putting on your makeup for the ladies. Once you put on your makeup, you have 15 minutes to put on your makeup. Once that alarm goes off, you stop. So make sure your makeup is not extravagant. It's subtle, and it should be subtle if you're going to work, right? After which, you set another alarm to give yourself a 1 view over before you leave the room. And then you give yourself like 5 minutes, because sometimes when you overthink things, we get right back into it. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I need to change this, fix this. Don't give yourself that chance. Once you've done with that, then you come down to the kitchen or wherever it is you need to go. If you're going to have breakfast, give yourself a timeline for breakfast. I usually give myself about 15 minutes or so for light breakfast. I usually eat a light breakfast. But if you want a breakfast that's going to take you a longer time, then I suggest you get up a little bit earlier, right? So set your time for breakfast. And when that is done, whether you're done with your breakfast or not, stop and go. I promise you it's going to work. Until after a while, you're going to automatically have an internal clock that tells you, okay, that's enough time for this, that's enough time for the next, and so on and so on. For gents, put that phone down, okay? Because that's the only thing I can think that could distract you. Put the phone down, focus on yourself. Shouldn't take you long, right? Shouldn't take you long. So your time period should not be as long as ours. But you get the drift. Set an alarm for everything that you have to do during the morning in segments, okay? Now, when you get on the road, we want to get on the road at least, your destination time to get to work is at least 15 to 20 minutes before time. So you know how long your commute is. So what you do, you add 20 minutes onto it. And so you leave home at a particular time so you can get to work 20 minutes or 15 minutes before time. I know that's a lot, but if you listen to the video again, you'll have an idea of what I'm trying to say, okay? Hope that helped, Val. If you have any other questions, please email me at the strategy room. That's DA, I'm an island girl, the strategy room @gmail.com. See you later. Bye-bye.